let me just linger a little bit here on the Jamar Chase suspension and what happened with Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
Were you in the stadium when Bill Romanowski spit on J.J. Stokes? You were there that day?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. You have any recollections that you want to share that might teach the kids something about how this has been going on for quite some time? Or
Yeah. You know, it's not something that it happens a ton. I mean, we started the season.
That's right.
You know, right? We started the season with, was it Jalen Carter that
Yes, sir.
that spit toward Dak Prescott. This is just one of those things that, you know, I mean, it doesn't happen very often. It's complete and total disrespect. There's no question about it. I was thinking about my guy Aqib Talib. If it would have happened to Aqib, he would be suspended for life because he probably would have tried to end Jamar Chase's life in that situation.
So let me ask you this then, because again, you know, Ramsey got the gate, and Chase is, you know, he's going to appeal his suspension. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Do you think the NFL, now knowing what it knows, or it is alleging, should tell Jalen Ramsey, are bad for ejecting you, or because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he was going to. And I understand Chase is like, hey, I was cheap shotted by Jalen Ramsey. It's not like Jalen is completely has the angel, you know, halo over his head here. But the reason why he got ejected is because he got his face spit in, which, as you pointed out, is beyond disrespectful and unprofessional. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, I mean, you can never take the ejection back, but you can give him his money back and say, hey, man, like, I would love to see that. Our bad. And, you know, and then as far as Jamar Chase is concerned, like, in my time, if something happened to you during the course of a game, like you got cheap shotted, you just tallied that, you put it in the tally thing, and then you had some frontier justice on a couple plays later, you know, and that's how we policed ourselves. Like that, it got to the point where everything was policed through frontier justice, and that's just the way it worked, and it was that's the way you were coached to do it, and I miss those times. So so that's, I think that's the way it should go.
Frontier justice. It sounds like you administered such justice at some point in your career, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I not only did I minister it, but I had it administered to me on several different occasions. I can remember more than a couple of times where we threw an interception in a game. And that was always frightening because, you know, I'm holding somebody on every play. So every single play, somebody's pissed at me. And all of a sudden you've got to, you know, circle out of there and go try to chase this interception. And I had two guys that knocked me ass over tea kettle. Bruce Smith hit me on an interception so hard in Buffalo once that, I mean, my feet off the ground. He hit me so hard, my head snapped back and snot shot out of both nostrils. And I got up and I was, you're trying to act like it didn't hurt, right? And meanwhile, I'm like seeing stars. I'm dizzy and I'm trying to wipe because I thought my nose was bleeding, and I'm stumbling to the thing, and like I thought it was my nose. I mean, just so much snot hanging all over the place, and it is like when you're holding somebody on every play, they're gonna get you. And Leslie O'Neal got me like that too one time, where you know, that's why you have your head on a swivel when you get when you throw an interception, because you know somebody's going to try to lay you out.
Was Elway ever trying to get the guy who's picked him off, or he stayed out of that fray, Mark?
No, back then the rule was as soon as a quarterback threw an interception, defensive line tried to attack the quarterback, because back then you could hit them, you could block them.
Right.
So yeah, they went after quarterbacks at that time, which again was just that's the way it should be. You threw the pick, you deserve to get hit.
And plus, that old Rich Stadium turf was not like a pillow either, right? I mean,
no, it was a December game. Rich, December game. It's freezing. There's snow. I mean, it was awful.
A story, Mark, I'll share with you before I let you go. Marshall Faulk told this story to me multiple times because I asked him to retell it over and over again. Is that, you know, he always thought, and rightfully so, he's Marshall freaking Faulk, that he could do whatever, you know, that he could succeed to his Hall of Fame ability against anybody, and so he was very confident. But he remembers the first time when he was playing in Rich Stadium, and Bruce Smith came out of the tunnel, and it was, he said, a warm day. So you saw he said it was a kind of a coldish day. So you could see the heat rising from the turf.
Yeah.
And he was all greased up coming out in his sleeves, and the place was going nuts, and it was like the field was a crown. So you could only see the top half of him.
Yeah.
And he remembers thinking, OS, that guy, like he's one of the few guys that actually caused him to have a little hitch in his pregame giddy up. Mark, that guy.
Yeah. We used to, my offensive line coach, Alex Gibbs, used to say, because he thought Bruce Smith was the best defensive player like ever.
Yeah. Sure.
And he said, he used to say, when I rate players, he goes, I put Bruce Smith one notch below Jesus. He's like, Jesus and then Bruce Smith is right there below him. That's how good that player was. And he was, man, Bruce was unbelievable. Just an unbelievable talent on the edge, played hard. They could flat rush the passer.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.